when you allow lunatics to brainwash you to accept what was never part of you. And then you turn you around and start abusing people, attacking people. Oh, yeah, all of you. One way they even came and he said, Mayegun, you need to watch your mouth about Biafra, or else we will stop people following you. That is the problem. Education. It may be so uncomfortable for you. But do you really think if all these lunatics who are now arrogating violence, threats, intimidation, online, offline, on just anybody who says, well, you can't do it this way. It's not all right this way. Why don't you guys, you know what I mean? Shut up your mouth. You are not talking about how people are being killed. So I say, but look at these ones too. This is not done by soldiers. This is not done by police. This is done by these ragtag criminals. Let's talk about them too. Because what they are doing is exactly what Nigeria wanted, so that they can tell the rest of the world and say, stop eating Biafrans. We told you. They are just pretending that they are not violent. They are just waiting. Look at them now. Look at what they are doing. Are you not thinking at all? Eh? And that is why it's so important we do this. Are you with me? So the rogues, the terrorists who are there being funded by some of you are abroad, and some of you are, I mean, mostly the politicians in Nigeria. Are you with me? You must be bold enough to call them out. Okay? Don't be everybody where they tell you the truth. Be sabo. Some of your actions are further frustrating the release of Nnamdi Kanu. None of you can break Nnamdi Kanu out of prison. Do you understand that? You can't. Unfortunately, you can't. So what then is that thing you say you are doing to bring your leader out? And so one idiot asked me, Mayegun, what are you doing to help they have locked our leader up? I was like, oh, I have educated millions of people better to understand what is going on and how much of their own persistence and their, continue their advocacy for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is helping. But most importantly, his legal team will do the job. You can't do anything. You just brag and brag and brag on social media. Then you do what? You use your mouth to validate criminals that are already being given guns by your own politicians. And when they go out and commit a crime, then you open the door for the terrorists to come in. What do? They walk straight in to the women, the children, and start burning properties and start killing innocent people. And the rest of that. I'm not justifying it. I'm just telling some of you idiots to be responsible for your different ignorance comments as well. So UK did not ban IPOB because UK knows what is going on in Nigeria. What UK said is this, that IPOB is prescribed by the government of Nigeria. So in their own case now, they are no longer going to to give a legal protection to anyone identified as an IPOB member that has been fingered to either have incited violence or encouraged it or participated in violence against other people in Biafra land. So it's so straightforward. Those who are in Nigeria, in Biafra land, genuine Biafrans, all they want is not asylum. They don't want asylum. They don't want visa. They want Biafra genuinely because they believe they will do better if they are on their own. But you see some of you who suddenly became a superstar, be waiting you be on social media, and then you have done so much incitement, encouraging these unknown killers, criminals that you actually know. Some of you have contact with them. In the name of trying to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Now you have something to look out for now. If you are in the UK, right? Many IPOB members in the UK that I know that publicly comes out every now and then to give what do you call it, to ask the UK government to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of that place, and then at the same time hold Nigeria responsible for all the killings of the Biafrans right now as they are covering up. They come out every now and then, peaceful people, responsible people, people who have you know what I mean. So nobody incited violence in this UK, from UK, that won't get a visit. If you don't believe me, ask Adeyinka Grandiot. Adeyinka Grandiot was allowed to run his mouth for so long. He was enjoying the momentum. We will use chemical bomb. We will do this. We will bomb the national exchange, the Nigeria exchange. We will bomb Apapa Wharf. We will do this and that, blah, 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 blah. They allowed him to run his mouth until he became direct, just like many, many of you are. He became direct, and it was what? He was targeting the Igbos for what they call, an incitement to kill Igbo, destroy their businesses, kill Fulani, destroy their businesses. He became so direct that it was obvious that he wasn't really promoting Yoruba nation. He wasn't promoting Oduduwa Republic. He was pure, hateful, a bigot, hiding behind free speech to incite violence. And I told you, you see people who won't do something, that's what I figured out too. On many occasions, some of these faceless morons, they have come on Mayegun's Diary Political. Mayegun, you see all this, that one cannot resolve it. We need to mobilize and get guns and get. I said, listen, your emotion is running riot, yeah? I understand that. Nigeria can push you to that edge. But if you want to be sensible enough, if you want to be smart enough, you will know that even if you have the capacity to stage a surprise, which I believe many, many of us do, even if you have the capacity to stage a surprise, would you just go and put on a camera and say, hey, my people, on the 10th of May, we must show that we are the powerful. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why don't you just do it on the 10th of May? Do it and shock us and surprise us. And people are like, wow, what's this? But now everybody won't get attention today. Now everybody be human rights fighter. Now everybody be freedom fighter. Now everybody go sleep, wake up and say, today I won't just tell everybody this is what we're going to do. And some of you don't know that some of them have mental problems. As long as they turn on the camera and they start telling you, people will won't do something no supposed to, I mean, I remember when Nnamdi Kanu said, we need to protect the Igbo land. He was talking about that. These Fulani Janjaweed from the Futajalon, they are coming. They are this and that. They are doing this. We need to protect our people. They said, you see, in our mouth. But he didn't come out and say, I'm going to raise 1 million army. I am going to invade the Fulani Caliphate. I'm going, making out. No, he didn't do that. He didn't come out and then start saying, we already have this. No. He said, we are going to start the Eastern Security Network, Baba. 3 days after that, they just released a video of tens of thousands of people who have, who were in the camp, ESN camp, volunteering to be part of the local security in Igbo land set up by Nnamdi Kanu. Or more. He didn't put all that logistics together in 48 hours. He's been doing and working on it possibly for months. When he realized that, boy, this is not mature, I will tell people about ESN. This one will go say, I suggest ESN. I'm actually going to show them that we have Eastern Security volunteers. And that's what happened. But some of you have been making mouth since last year when they took when they kidnapped them as Nnamdi Kanu. By this time next month, if they don't release our leader, we will do this blah 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 nonsense. And then they jump on my platform. Mayegun, you see, you need to tell your people to get ready to go and get gun. Now me go buy the gun for them. And if they have to get gun, I have to come here and speed the one to say, oh yeah, let us go, you idiot. You want to play into the hand of rogues? Go ahead. But do it on your own. Just know that they all have the consequences because everybody is now freedom fighters. I'm fighting for freedom. I'm fighting for Biafra. I'm fighting for our fatherland. Which fatherland are you fighting for inside your room there? In Ukraine, I'll be where you there. Fighting for my fatherland. We must defend our land. From where? The people who really care to defend the land, they are putting their life on the line, and all of you are jeopardizing that, setting them up. Some of you will carry camera going after ESN when they are doing their thing. Who are you trying to impress? You want to show the whole world that ESN can shoot cows. Would you really know what that means to the rest of the world? Do you really think about that? We don't care. We don't care. Look at the Ambazonians. Ambazonians are, see, listen. The Yoruba nation that I am a part of, and encouraging all the Yorubas to take as their advocacy. We never have anything to do with any Ambazonia. They say they want to do 1 million man march in somewhere. Bunch of jokers. 1 million man march here and there and there. You know what I mean? They have turned Cameroon, southern Cameroon, to guerrilla warfare. The people who are the leaders of the movement in Cameroon, they escaped to Nigeria when Cameroon wanted to grab them, yeah? And when they got to Nigeria, Buhari's government apprehended them and returned them back to Cameroon. They have been in jail in Cameroon for the past 3-4 years. So, are you with me? The one joker is parading himself as their new leader, inciting the same violence as you have seen, right? Many of their videos, you can't really share them. We have all these lunatics who want same thing to happen in Igbo land. Meanwhile, they don't even have the resources to make that happen, other than their camera phones and whatever they are dishing out there. And some of you are ignorantly, emotionally, subconsciously, you are listening to them. And today, many of you have invested emotionally into all this nonsense. So it's going to be difficult. Look at me very well. Some of them will tell me, you're going to leave this IPOB alone because I'm talking about you, Were. Abi? Talking about you, Were, that are hiding under the name of we are fighting for our leader. We are fighting for our leader. The Yoruba nation that I'm part of, right? Is never going to have anything to do with Ambazonia, Ambazo, whatever. Okay? There will be no, gunmen in Yoruba land taxing people, threatening people. Yeah? There will be no idea of some lunatics on social media, declaring sit at home from their own base abroad and whatever it is. I am not going to be like that because, some of you are investing emotionally into this nonsense and you are not paying attention to the consequences of that. You may be far away from home. The way the world works, it will always catch up with you in a way. So I'm not going to be part of that nonsense where who are you trying to impress? We just kill some soldier today to show who? To show who that you are what? My friend, don't you see how the policemen are killing our people and all of that? They just burn down the police. To impress who? And then you have a rogue like that parading himself and say, I give you this order, I give you that order. Give who order? It's up to you. Like I said, many of you have invested emotionally into all these guys, and it's going to take a while for you to actually recover from that. But it's your business. It's none of my own business. Okay? So we decided that to win against a system that has been so rigged and the people have been so psychologically conditioned for decades, is going to take more than just a social media broadcast. It's going to take more than this. It's going to take you down to the people themselves and make them want it. And then don't let all these criminals and all of them, don't play into their hands when you have made so much gains, right? And they say, we have to force what? Some of you are not even so smart to know that even if you fight a war, this is war. Yeah, we need to be prepared. Prepare for who? On the one hand, you want to be prepared to fight the Fulani terrorists, which is legit self-defense. Nigeria has finished. We need to get Yorubas ready to break Nigeria and declare what? Are you high? Of course, many of you are actually high, by the way. We need to get gun. We need to get weapon. Get weapon from where? You talk nonsense on social media, and you're so proud about your nonsense. And even if you have the capacity, now somebody will come here and tell you, say, we don't get support from Russia. Some of you are so dumb as well, right? That you are so proud in your age, at your own age. You are asking Facebook broadcasters. Imagine asking me, Mayegu, to go and work with other people to go and make sure Yoruba connect with Russia. What kind of drug are you people exposed to? I mean, so you have been emotionally destroyed that you allow lunatics, crazy people on social media to keep manipulating your mind? Mayegun should go and link Yoruba to Russia. She be daft Tony any. Mayegun, you need to go and link up to Israel. She be daft Tony any. Oh yeah, we some of you just pretend that let's ignore them, Jerry. Let's just ignore them. They, Mayegun, they know is right. You know, you will see one lunatic suggesting nonsense, yeah? Another way will say he is right. Mayegun is right. Who is right? Social media turn many of you into what you have. What you are not. Okay, fine. I may be sounding kind of brash. Mayegun, you don't need all of. I do. I told you, I said I want to talk about all of you faceless lunatics who have messed up this whole advocacy, messed the whole campaign up. You've messed things up. You've used social media to mess things up. You are so irresponsible that you don't even want to take responsibility. Grandstanding, doubling down. Everybody is your enemy. This one is Sabo, that one is enemy. Because you are in a different world. There's so much to consider. If you are talking about having a country, come on. Even if you fight a war, you are still going to put people together, delegates, who are still going to meet other people you are fighting war with to decide if they still have the quality of peace. You are still going to sit down on the round table. But social media make all of you feel like we should start tomorrow. Amayegun, we should. What is wrong with you? Start what tomorrow? Oh, hello, Russia. My name is Mayegun. Yeah, Mayegun General. Yeah, I am the leader of a Yoruba nation and this. So I'm thinking that can you supply us some fighter jets and then some AK-47? You ship them through Benin, through Benin border. Yeah, Russia. Yeah. Then you give us some. Are you guys all right? Do you actually think? Mayegun, that's not what we mean. There's so many ways we can bring what and fight who. It's a two-way thing. Oh, let's defend our land. Let's defend ourselves. That's so very straightforward. How you do that, you don't even have to make it public. And when you do that, you don't even have to broadcast it. And I'm so happy that all of those who are now involved, doing their little with the little resources they have, providing intel, security in Yoruba land. They are not taking camera everywhere to show everybody, say, hey, look what we are. No, who are you trying to impress? Then on the other hand, we must fight Nigeria. Say you man, waiting that they call for this Igbo, this new drug. They said that they are giving young people in Eastern Nigeria today. Tell me, what is that called again? Or something? I don't know. You want to fight Nigeria? Wait till you the smoke. And I'm not saying that you can't fight too. It is called guerrilla warfare. Nobody wins. God bless you. Oh man, I need to learn Igbo, man. I have to learn Igbo, man. Tramadol. There are some things that are logical. There are some things that are not. That is why I support the sit at home. You know, I told you, I said, I support the sit at home because it's so peaceful. But when you see rogues, attacking people who choose not to sit at home, and you glorify them, and you condemn their victims, Baba, you be madman. Forget. You are a madman. If you go on social media, and you justify those rogues who say, because some people say they don't sit at home, they attack them, or this and that. You justify that. You decrease. Nigeria must go down. Of course. Buhari is doing that already. Have you not noticed? Maybe you are not paying attention. Buhari is doing that already successfully. He is breaking Nigeria apart. All you have to do is to make sure that the people that are going to be running away from that one Nigeria, they have a sanctuary in you. Do you now see why we want Biafra? Do you see why we want Biafra? All of you that we are telling we want Biafra, do you see why now? It's not when some of you faceless, jobless rogues on social media glorify violence. And when you glorify the violence, you give the cover to Nigeria to continue to perpetuate what they are perpetuating. And innocent people are paying the price. That's the point, too. Now you are free to abuse me. Are you with me? Yeah, you are free to abuse me now. Call me names. Let out the emotion. Do all of that. But when you sleep tonight, some of what I've just told you are going to ring bells in your goddamn head. You won't be able to deny it. A bloodless revolutionary of the mind is what we want. I have sat here many nights to explain to my friends and then everybody all over the world that participating in their fraudulent charade called election is not in your interest. It is not in my interest. It is not in anybody's interest. And you should never validate that for them. And at the same time, I have been encouraging my own Yoruba nation advocates that, listen, those who abuse you today, those who attack you today because of Yoruba nation, those who mock you today, when Nigeria happened to them, they will be looking for a place to hibernate, to recover. Why don't you get yourselves ready to welcome them? Because when they come back with their BLLB, they don't want to join those who are threatening them. They don't want to join the characters who are intimidating them or giving them ultimatum. I won't feel comfortable if some ragtag rogues on social media tell me that I have to do this, I have to do that. I won't feel comfortable, trust me. And that is why I said from the start, me, I be libertarian. Oh, they call me libertarian. Somebody will be say, a own philosophy is live and let live. Live and let live means I have my rights, you have yours. Now where your rights stop, now there my own start. If our right cross our path, now fight it go be. Someone will try respect our boundaries and then it will be fine. That is me. I'll feel comfortable with everyone, and then at the same time, I'll feel uncomfortable with every injustice. And I told people that I said, the Abayego is talking about Nnamdi Kanu, talking about Biafra. Listen to me. It's not just because, let me put it this way. It's not primarily because I love Biafra that much. Oh, I love you more than yourselves. Oh, I care for you so much. Come on, come off it. Don't let us delude ourselves. I got interest in the Biafra issue when I started noticing the recent, the recent injustice from the system against them. Then I took interest where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would actually share the historical injustice, the present injustice. And I started feeling like, on my way to me and Mayegu, all my own ideology, all my own thing and every other belief is that Yorubas should not be part of this arranged Nigeria as we see. So in my own mind, at some point, I felt like, the reason why Yoruba is still part of this contraption, and the reason why Yorubas are getting a bad deal from this contraption is because the worst of the Yoruba land is representing the good in Yoruba land. So maybe if the Yoruba people understands this, and they manage to delegitimize, to illegitimize these rogues, take the power away from them, and hone the power that will then renegotiate their existence in Nigeria, political solution. So I believe that at the time, until I got to know that whatever is happening to the Biafrans is happening to the Yorubas, is happening to the Igedes, the Idomas, It's happening to the Middle Belters. It's happening to the Fulani, the real Fulani in Nigeria themselves. It's happening to the Hausas. It's happening to everyone, and it is a dog-eat-dog situation. So whatever Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, all of us should be fighting for it, because when they are done with them, they will come for us too. It is turn by turn. And the reason why I get interest in Biafra Bidato, because normally I don't get right to vote when you will decide your fate. You know, I'm not going to have any right. I won't have any, what do you call it? Any right to be part of those who are going to write your law, your edict, and all of you in your new country. I am just going to be a guest, like many of us who are not Biafrans. Okay? The reason why I shown interest in yours is because I knew then that what they were doing to you, they have been doing it to so many other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria, but they didn't know. They didn't know. Some of them ignorantly felt like they are safer with Nigeria. Of course, they joined Nigeria to kill 5 million Biafrans. Of course, out of that ignorance, they did. But they are still suffering with the same marginalization that the Biafrans are trying to reject. So when they are done with them, they will come for us. Didn't they? Didn't they come for us? No be after then they attack Nnamdi Kanu. I kill Biafrans. No be after then they came for Oloye Sunday Igboho. Wasn't after that. Wasn't after that they started picking our own people for saying they are Yoruba, they support Yoruba nation. Is that not happening before our eyes? I saw that about 5-6 years ago when I used to be the lone voice speaking about the injustice against the Biafrans, the IPOB. Don't listen to this Yoruba man, no. You want to use IPOB to make name. Are you mad? Why you going to use IPOB to make name? Now so your madness reach. I've gotten my name. Before I started talking about IPOB. You just need to check. And some of you may not even know this, yeah? This same Mayegun's Diary Political that you are on all platform, normally should be a Yoruba platform. Do you know that? I don't know why I just we got so used to just, but I do know now, because I wanted the whole world to hear my message about what is going on. Indeed. I've made my name before some of you even dreamed of joining IPOB or even taking IPOB serious. I used to be the lone voice then. Don't listen to this Mayegun. Don't listen to this. We cannot trust Yoruba. This you the craze. We need your trust. I was doing it because I knew studying the pattern. It's not hard to tell. They will come for you too, because it's a matter of time before many other indigenous people in Nigeria and you and your tribe and all of you there, before you will realize that what the Biafrans are fighting for, now all of them are supposed to fight for them. Trust me. But you will get to that stage. More Yorubas know better now than they knew 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Do you know that? More Yorubas know now. You will see Yoruba defending this Biafra, defending Nnamdi Kanu. These are the Yorubas that will never lift a limb. 5 years ago. They will join them and say, crucify him. He deserves it. But more people are now saying, no, this doesn't make any sense. No, this is not fair. No, this is not right. Yorubas, including Hausas, including some Fulanis too, on this platform, on this Mayegun's Diary Political. I have them here. That's why I told you. If your mentality continues to tell you to hate Yoruba, hate Igbo, hate this, hate that, you are still as daft as something I can't describe. Because on this platform, I've made it clear to you that what you have in Nigeria is class war. You are either here or you are there. Trust me, you can't be in the middle. So it's up to you. The criminals who are there, they are not seeing themselves as Christians, Muslims, or what have you, Yorubas, Igbos, or Hausas. They don't. You know that. But some of you dafties want to strangulate yourselves because you want to prove that Yoruba is better than Igbo. Igbo is better than Fulani. Fulani is better. You know what is wrong with you? Mature people, 70 years old men, jump on social media, you let lunatics mislead you, and then you completely lost the track of what is practical, what is real. Started living an illusion. We must. You are in Atitani. No be today. Sure, you get me now? But you will go to bed tonight. You will remember tonight. Yes, you will remember tonight. Call them out when you see them. All these tribe baiters, they bait you. I've been busy on this same streets. Adeyinka Grandiot and his crew. They came after me and they said, see this Mayegun supporting Igbo, supporting Biafrans. He's not a real Yoruba. He can never be a real Yoruba. A real Yoruba can never defend. Nobody on this same street. They tell me, say, my papa, Abin and my mama be Igbo. Then I can't move. I can't say, hey, oh boy, what's the happen? Oh? Then you, some of you idiots, because you are Biafrans. I love Nnamdi Kanu. Biafra is my life. Anybody that say anything, Lushi, which Biafra is your life? You idiot. If Biafra is your life, you will never, ever do anything to jeopardize what somebody else has built for years. Do you actually know what that means? Biafra is your life. Don't trust this Mayegun. I cannot trust this Yoruba man. Who needs your trust, Weary? I don't need the trust. I mean, I don't even know you. Do I? Just take the message. If you change your life, take them. If you not change your life, about continue the way you are. In Yoruba land, we have those who say, well, at least just don't procreate. Yeah, be what they call them. Or go try and start giving birth to children. Don't start reproducing your type in this world. That's why Mayegun is talking. Nobody cares about whether you trust Yoruba or you don't trust Igbo. Many people are beyond that now. The issue is beyond that now. There's something called mutual respect. None of us begged to be part of Nigeria. Remember that. No, out of all the 250 ethnic nationalities you have in Nigeria, no single one of them begged to be forced together and be part of Nigeria. So don't try to make yourself so different and all of that. Now, all of us, they share in the madness. So you have to respect one another if you want to get out of the mess. If you don't care, of course, go to hell. There are those who care, and they will do the right thing, by the way. They will do the right thing. Don't join them. Don't share broadcasts that glorify criminals. Don't join them. Don't share broadcasts that blackmail people. Some of them, when they run out of content, they will start attacking individuals, attacking personalities, attacking people. They are actually accusing people. That's why I said that most of them are mad people, and some of you are listening to mad people on social media, and then you figure out that since you have been listening to this mad man or mad woman on this Biafra struggle, the whole thing self, I don't even understand again. Yes, you wasted your time listening to lunatics. It is time for you to start comparing what is practicable, what is not. They kept Nnamdi Kanu away for a reason. It must be brought out. And when he's out, all these criminals will disappear. They were never bold enough to come out before, were they? They were never bold enough. They said, Nnamdi Kanu, they talk. Nnamdi Kanu, they talk. Blah, 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 blah. But were you threatened ever in Igbo land? This is a new one. They were spending billions of your money in America, paying lobbyists to get the American Congress to say IPOB is a terrorist organization. Then some ways are on social media celebrating unknown gunmen, celebrating this and that. And you are going there commenting, thank God, unknown gunmen. I warned you months ago. But the way the world works, right? Don't think you are you're so safe wherever you are. Because your incitement is not helping. It is only making things worse. But I call on some of you who have been on that voyage here and there. Those criminals who are killing people in Igbo land, they are not unknown. They are known. But they are not IPOB or ESN. I just shown you one video. But before I go, I'm going to leave you with this orgy again, because Stockholm syndrome is real. That's one thing about Nigeria that some people love to deny. Say you as a Biafran, can you beat your chest and say, this person is your leader?
All Biafrans stay serving in the occupying Nigerian armed forces to the camp with immediate effect. And if interested, join us in the noble cause of defending the people and territories of Biafra. I am stating clearly that the proposed governorship election in the 4th Anambra State Listen very well. People of Anambra, listen very well. I am stating clearly that the proposed governorship election in the 4th Anambra State shall never hold. As I and my men, as the Biafran Armed Forces, as the Biafran Army, Biafran Navy, Biafran Air Force, including the Biafran detectives, as we are prepared to stop it, I am stating clearly that the proposed governorship election in the 4th Anambra State shall never hold, as we are prepared to stop it. As we are prepared to stop it. As we, the BNG, has prepared to stop it. In case if you come outside to vote, consider yourself. That's all. That is the standard. I am specifically demanding for the shutdown of every mosque. I am specifically demanding for the shutdown of every mosque and eviction of every Hausa Fulani indigenes till further notice. I am specifically demanding for the shutdown of every mosque and eviction of every Hausa Fulani indigenes till further notice. The anti-police force, the anti-cult police force detention facility located at Eluguku must release every detained persons and shut down immediately, or else I will visit them with a wrath that the world can never stop imagining. It's a promise. I promise. These innocent men and women unjustly imprisoned for exercising the right.
Fucking psycho. So if you're not proud of somebody like that, so why are you going about telling people that unknown government this, unknown government that, when you actually know those behind that? You out them. You tell your people that these are the criminals. These are those who are now giving the content to the roguish, murderous Nigerian regime to walk into any part of Biafra land and massacre innocent people, burn their properties down, only for the general country to what? Once their media manipulates that, only for the country to justify it. They say, it's Nnamdi Kanu that caused it. So Nnamdi Kanu that they locked up for months now, almost a year, is the one who is now giving them the guns or giving them this or that. So if you see all these guys on social media that are pretty much spreading all this nonsense, I'm so happy. You know, sometimes when I talk like this, I'm also sending a message to you who happen to be my friends on Mayegun's Diary Politico, right? So when you call in or you participate on my program, right, don't always feel like you can call in and tell me we need to get guns, we need to get this or that, and all those mouths that some of you actually make. You need to talk intelligently when you call on my program or you participate on any of my platform. Because those that will defend the land, they don't need any kind of a big mouth on social media or big this or that on social media. And I don't need you to come here to come and tell me what to say to people in that regard. Okay? So I'm actually going to adopt that from now on. You make serious mouths. Biafra Air Force, Biafra Navy, Biafra Defense, Biafra this and that. Where are they? These are thugs they give guns to. Politicians. Biafra Air Force, Biafra Intelligence. Say, are those ones working for that thug? They're that criminal? And then one idiot said, Maiko, don't call him a criminal. He's fighting for Biafra. Orieti Daru. Is that not what we have been talking since? He's fighting for, is your leader, Abi? Or what Matoba or no? Because a demand for self-determination or referendum is not a call for war. And if you say that, you don't turn around and then say you are preparing to come and fight war. War with who? war with your phone. I be war with what? Bunch of lunatics on social media. So boo me dada, abuse me, do all of that. Unfollow self so that we can keep this space tidy enough. I want sane people to listen to the message, digest them, and reason. I don't want lunatics just to make up the number. So take the loss of running, go and tell yourselves. Be like say Mayegun no be place where you go to do next thing. No. Mayegun is not a platform that is going to appeal to your fantasy. Men, we will mobilize men here. We will do this and that, and then you are on social media. Say, Mayegun, well done. Man, this Mayegun a warrior. Mayegun warrior. Mayegun white lion. Mayegun tiger. All this nonsense that you give yourselves on social media. Please, they are not my things. And at this point, maybe you will begin to help yourselves out. We want decent people to participate in the conversation for self-determination. We want to sit in a gathering whereby people feel safe to discuss what is really, really the reasons behind this. We don't want thugs with guns displaying on our screens, sending fear to us, threatening us that if we don't agree with them, they are going to deal with us because they will consider us as enemy. I don't want such ideas around me. And you can go to hell if you don't feel comfortable with that. This is not your platform. I love to work with people who actually make things happen, who don't make noise. And the reason why I continue to say that is because we need to attract real people into the struggle. Real people, when I say, and let those who can protect us do the job without us having to become CNN for it and all of that nonsense, chasing clout on social media, thinking this issue of self-determination and all of that is actually it's a joke to them. They will sleep and wake up and they will start ranting on social media about what they will do. We'll do this, we'll deal with them, we'll deal with you. Bunch of morons that ordinary your location and all of that. When they pick you up, you become dumb, like Adeyinka Grandiot. When they picked him up, he started speaking normally. Now you know what I mean. So stop all that nonsense and let's get real people interested in the conversation. We want real people. This is a life and death situation. People are dying for goodness sake. And some of you think that it is time for you to chase a cloud. I don't blame them. I blame those who listen to you. So don't listen to me. I don't want lunatics to join my platform to make me feel like I'm actually so big. Yeah, go on. Yeah, Mayegun tell them. So thank you very much. I won't take calls tonight. I will probably take my calls tomorrow. I may even throw open a people's parliament. Then on Sunday, I'll do my Sunday sermon as well, where, give it to them again. Your damages is showing up. And whether you like it or not, it is also coming to an end as well. I can't wait for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release because he is the only one who can put an end to this madness. His release will expose a lot. Yeah. And as I was told, they said that some of them will actually prefer that he dies in there. He won't die there. IPOB won't be proscribed as a terrorist organization. All of you terrorists hiding under the name of IPOB on social media and off social media, you will be tracked, you will be found. And you'll be punished for your crimes. You get what I mean now? So, let's stop at that. I'll see you some other time. Guys, thank you very much for your time tonight, okay? I'll see you again. Good night.
Súnrakì Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Mayegun ti dé. Presido bá rúfin o àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Mayegun ti dé. Tí gómìnà kówó jẹ àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràjù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹ̀rùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o ákàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù o ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràjù. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.